SNA video for Experiential Learning Lab Day 2, COVID.
It's me. So to summarize the goals and interventions practiced with Kathy, we discussed working with the patient with his core strength. We know that that's a problem. He likes using his arm for stability or anything like that. With his core, it can help with his sitting balance, his walking balance, anything like that, and just keeping his body upright a little bit more. We also discussed on working using both of his hands, doing activity, but they're doing a different thing. So like eating, holding the bowl, and then eating. So we thought we could do this by having him hold like a bucket or something and placing stuff into this bucket. So then he's doing the one activity, but his hands are doing two different things. We also thought we could get him into a pool, and this could work on reciprocal motion, anything like that. We know we discussed him crawling. He kind of bunny hops like that. Just getting him in that pool, maybe on like a little kickboard, and then having him just kick it behind. Maybe that would help him. And then also going up and down stairs. We talked about he may not hit his feet at the right spots or go too far. Just maybe putting stickers on the stairs and having him hit his feet at certain times, and that could help with that reciprocal motion as well once he's up to that level of going up and down stairs.
So we had two big aha moments that we kind of talked about as a group. The first one was that the patient didn't really need too much stability in order to be mobile, but he needs like either orthotic or he needs to be able to be leaning up against like the couch or something in order to play in front of him. And so we kind of talked about how we can't have too much stability will then limit the mobility, so just kind of finding that fine line between those two and just making sure he's mobile enough and getting enough stability where he needs it. And then the other one, the big moment, is we notice he likes to play, everything needs to be right in front of him. If anything is like up out here, especially above his eye line, it's really hard for him just to notice it's up there or even like work up here. So anything out of like his base of support or to like reaching out of his eyesight, especially directly in front of him, was a big challenge we noticed for him, and that's something that we would really work on in future intervention plans.
And to continue kind of with things that we would do differently next time when we set up our intervention plan. We would try and come up with multiple exercises and activities for each aspect that we wanted to look at, just in case if he did not want to do a certain activity, maybe we would have a backup and maybe even a backup to that backup, just in case if he wasn't feeling a certain exercise, that we could still achieve our goal for that day of therapy. And also in our initial plan, we didn't really look at much floor mobility, so we would kind of take a look at that, how he can maneuver on the ground, kind of the same thing that Doug mentioned with the crawling. How does he do that? We would have liked to see that. And then how he kind of rolls, goes from supine to sit, more of those transfer ideas as well. So then also for an intervention idea, we would probably bring a peanut ball. We could do that in prone and in supine as well, just to kind of work on the back extension in prone. And then maybe even, she mentioned he really likes sports and playing basketball and stuff like that, so we could have him throw a ball, doing like a crunch on the peanut ball as well to really help with that core stabilization.